Strength is the first and foremost determinants of competitiveness. Selfless service, it doesn't mean that only the rich person can do selfless service and the other person cannot. Selfless service can be rendered by everyone from the childhood. Entrepreneurship is just like another field of studies where we can acquire our competence in entrepreneurship. Possible. Namaskar and pranam to all. So today it is an important discussions on determinants of competitiveness and entrepreneurial mindset in students. As a teacher, I understand that today all the participants are teachers, guardians, parents, and obviously we are worried. We are worried about the future of our students, our children. That is why we want they should be competitive. And as well as they should have a mindset, entrepreneurial mindset, so that without searching for job and all, they can do something of their own, they can establish in their own life. This is a fact. So to make our student or our children competitive, we must inculcate, we must develop strength on them. So to become competitive, one must be strong enough. We hope we'll agree that yes, strength is the must for anyone to be successful in life. So we move to be competitive, one must be strong. Strength is the first and foremost determinants of competitiveness. Now, if it is so, then the question will be, what is strength? Obviously, it will come to our mind, what is strength? Say strength. Whenever in common parlance we tell strength, we generally think strength is physical strength. But actually strength, from holistic view, holistic perspective, it is a combination. Physical strength obviously will be there, mental strength, intellectual strength, moral strength or strength of character, and spiritual strength. If a person is equally developed in all these, then obviously there is no doubt in it, the person will be a competitive person, a successful person in life. Let us see. Physical strength. Physical strength. A person physical strength, I am not speaking of robustness or sound health or this. For our competitiveness, for our discourse, strength is strong and sound body capable of working continuously 16 to 18 hours every day. That is strength. It is not that sometimes we are working very hard and we are feeling tired, not like that. We have to be physically strong enough so that our physical structures support us to do very hard work continuously for 16 to 18 hours. Mental strength, power of mind to concentrate on a particular thing in an uninterrupted manner for a long time. In a particular thing, Swami Vivekananda also told us that take up one idea, work on it, make it your own so that you can get success out of it. So mental strength, we have to focus. We have to concentrate on a particular thing for longer duration. If we can stick onto it, then it will be a proof of sound body and mind. Intellectual strength, very important thing. One must be intelligent enough to search the root cause of the problem and to find out its appropriate solution to resolve it. Intellectual strength. we have to be intelligent enough to find out the problem, identify the problem. What is the root cause of the problem? When we interrogate with some problems, we often interrogate. But in practical, what happens, you see, our curriculum, present curriculum, is not giving proper thought on it. Sometimes, because of this internet age, our students, our children try to do something shortcut. That shortcut affect their intellectual growth. They have to be intelligent enough to solve their own problem of their own way, find out the solution. There is a great saying, if a person is not by the side of solution, the person is a living problem. If you are not by the side of a solution, you are a living problem. Great saying. So our student, our children must be intelligent enough to find out the solution of the problem if they interrogate in their own life. And it is obviously in our every life, in our own life, we experienced that there will be many ups and downs, there will be many problems. We have to solve the problem and we have to march on, we have to forward. Moral strength, power of character, and or the strength of value system, which can help, which can enable a student to differentiate between right and wrong, good and bad, beneficial and harmful, just and unjust, selfish and unselfish, and so on. This is the strength. Otherwise, what happens, we all, almost all the teachers, parents having a common, uh, problem with us that students today are giving more time on their mobile, on their net, they are not reading well, and these many things, right? Only because our students, we are not in a position to make them capable of to identify what is good, what is bad, what is right for them, what is not right for them. We have to train them. Strength of character will guide a person to control his her greed, anger, desire, lust, attachment, ego, pride, etc. Surprisingly, when we have tested, I have tested in our class or with our value addition student group, they even doesn't know what is the six passions: Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moha, Madha, Matsharja. They have not even heard. If the person has not heard all these things, how they will work on it to control it? And that is why we are saying that in our society, this corruption, that bad thing, this bad thing, only because the strength of character not developed properly, value system not inculcated properly in our students. So they sometimes fail to identify whether they are supposed to do it or not to do it. So we have to focus on it. And there is a procedure of doing it. Spiritual strength. Spiritual strength is the base of all other four strengths. Physical strength, mental strength, intellectual strength, and strength of character, value system. All these four will work properly if the person is strong enough spiritually. Now, what is spiritual strength? Many people are telling at the first sight or first, whenever first time they are hearing of it, because most of our texts are not considering this spiritual part. Many people are telling, oh, this is for the saint, or these are sages or sadhus, right? But it is for everyone, even for we the people who are in our household life. For us, I would say these are most important thing. Otherwise, we'll be missing track. Often we are missing track. So Swami Vivekananda said, unselfishness is God. A spiritual person become unselfish. A spiritual person, whenever he does some work, he or she, then she does the work or he does the work with an appropriate approach, not to harm others and not to take undue benefit out of it. So this spiritual strength can be attained. There are many methods, many paths, but I have taken it from searching many texts, and in our Gita it is there, Swami Vivekananda discourse it is there. There are many discourses. Out of it, many sages, our ancient rishis, they have prescribed these things, that this can be attained through work without attachment or selfless service. That is called karma yoga. We have to do work to survive in the society. We have to do work. But if we can do the work unselfishly, unselfish doesn't mean, let me clarify because our time is short. Even then, small clarification, or if you have any doubt, we can have many sessions on it. It is not a issue. So unselfish doesn't mean that I will do my work and I will not take the remuneration. It is not the thing. It is not the thing. I will do selfless service and I will sacrifice everything. Not like that. Work I will do with ethical manner, with the value system with it, and whatever legitimate to me, I will definitely take. It is not unethical. Selfless service, it doesn't mean that only the rich person can do selfless service and the other person cannot. Selfless service can be rendered by everyone. And from the childhood, if this habit is developed within our children, within our students, then obviously what we find around us, the ugly side, other side of the society, it will be a little bit over. Selfless service, somehow it is fading from our society, but we have to. If we have to be again a respectable society, respectable people in the society, respectable country, then obviously we have to do selfless work and work with all honesty, ethical viewpoint, karma yoga, or by prayer, bhakti yoga. Another great way of attaining spiritual strength is bhakti, prayer. Nowadays, many schools have started meditation. Prayer and meditation is a huge thing, but only thing we have to do this prayer and meditation in a right method, right manner. I've seen many people in our classes, meditation classes, doing meditation, and if we ask the student, say for 10 minutes, 15 minutes in meditation, they are sitting, what you have done? They cannot tell anything. This is not meditation. Meditation also should be full devotion. Prayer should be complete surrender to our place of surrender. We have our different place of surrender. We may have, because Ramakrishna Dev told, Jato mot tato path, means as many faith, so many path. So our place of surrender may be many. I may go to church, I may go to temple, I may go to mosque, I may go to our, other places of prayer, whatever may be. but prayer should be complete surrender and without any other thoughts around it. Single thought, hey Lord, make me a complete human being so that through me some services can be rendered to your creatures. Complete surrender and prayer that so powerful that a person can attain spiritual strength. Then comes Jnana Yoga, means by reading our scriptures, our literatures, many things. We can read many good text. It may be Gita, it may be Quran, it may be Bible, it may be a combination. We can read from many sources. We can take the good thing, just like honeybee takes. The nectar we can take from many flowers. There is no harm in it. This Jnana Yoga, and by doing that, our aim should be to attain the highest knowledge. What is the highest knowledge? Highest knowledge of Brahman. If that knowledge we can attain, then other knowledge. Suppose we are doctor, knowledge of our physics, our healthcare system. We are engineer, knowledge of all these technological thing. Whatever we do, we are teacher. So if we have the highest knowledge of Brahman, our other knowledge will be so beautiful, so charming to others that it will be effective knowledge. Otherwise, in papers and everywhere, what do we find? We find we have a huge expertise as a doctor, but what we are doing? We are doing destruction. We are a huge professionals, but what we are doing? We are doing corruption only because we don't have our spiritual strength with us as well as our value system. Strength of our character is also not there. Other things are highly developed. Our physically we are strong, mentally we are strong, our intelligent, we are intelligent enough also, but we do not know what is right and what is wrong. That is why all this chaos in our society. Then comes yoga. Some books it is called Raja Yoga. This is a combination of meditation and other yoga practices. Just in the month of September, I was in South India, and I have seen that everywhere nowadays people are practicing in morning, especially in morning, this yoga, because it is so powerful tool to keep us healthy in body, mind, and spirit. If we are healthy in body, mind, and spirit, then obviously our competitiveness will never be less. The other determinants of competitiveness are hard work, honesty and purity, perseverance, patience, and training and development of 3H. Here again, we are missing. Our present education system, what we do? We give more and more and more importance of development of head, getting 100 out of 100, getting the top rank, many things. But we sometimes not give proper importance to development of hand and development of heart. We do not allow our student to get trained for their hand and also for their heart. That is why both hand and heart remain underdeveloped. We only give importance for the development of head. That is why there is so much chaos. And today it is perhaps a uh, coincidence. Today, this I got. This is This is one of another great channel. This is, see, another great channel. Today only it came. That is why I have kept a copy here. India's education system is only the toughest and most brutal. 99% cutoff. Endless tough exam. Yet millions of graduates remain jobless. Why has our system failed so badly at creating jobs and building real life, real skills? The answer is, that is the answer. Answer is here. That is training of hand and heart. Such a tough exam, everything. But why this chaos in the society? The chaos is because out of the three, hand, head and heart, these three instruments for working, only one instrument get developed and other thing remain underdeveloped. That is why this, the quotation I was telling to you, this quotation, it came from another very good, very good, group, MTC Global. The one of the esteemed member asked this question, and I find that it is so coincidence that we are discussing today the answer of this question, why this is. So, what to do? To get hand, head and heart developed equally, we must allow and direct our children to do work and to render selfless services to the mankind at large and to the nature and environment. It was there in our society, in our culture. It was there. See, in our culture, we are doing, perhaps some of you are also doing. See, this is the prayer we are doing every day. Om Do Shanti Antariksha Shanti Prithivi Shanti Apah Shanti औषधय शांति वनस्पतय शांति विश्वदेवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वं शांति शांतिरेव शांति 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 शांति. This is the prayer. Everywhere it is there. Everywhere we are doing. But somehow in our present system of education is somehow missing. Somehow. So we have to again re-enter all these good things which was there given by our ancestors, our great sages. Today morning only I was reading a great sage, Shami Munindev of South India. Such a wonderful thing he was giving. But somehow, because of giving too much importance to develop our head, we somehow forget to give our students, or we feel that these are the things not required. Only 100 out of 100 will do. But now, slowly and slowly, we the people in our society, with the elderly people, are able to understand that it is equally important for development of heart as well as hand. Otherwise, our students' strength will be partial strength. They will have partially strong, not a holistic strength they will have. Quote from Swami Vivekananda, we want that education by which character is formed, strength of mind is increased, intellect is expanded, and by which one can stand on one's own feet. That is our purpose. Why we want our students should be competitive? We want our students should be on their own feet. They must be capable of earning their own livelihood in a respectful manner and also supporting their families, societies, and all. And again, he said, if there is a conflict between your head and heart, follow your heart. So development of heart is so important. We have to develop all three equally, our hand, our head, and our heart. Now the question obviously, why we want our student to be competitive? To become successful in life. We want all our students, all our children must be successful in our life. So here there are many things. Here I have selected because time is a matter. Already we have halfway we are. So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam is a well-known person. I have taken from him. He told what he told. He told that you must have dream, have a dream or goal. Set your goal. Acquire as much knowledge. Acquire possible for your dream to realize your goal. Acquire continuously. Then do hard work to realize the dream, your goal. Very hard work. Acquire all the knowledge through hard work. Then perseverance. Never give up attitude. And Swami Vivekananda said very nicely that three things, purity, patience, and perseverance, are the three essentials of success. I repeat, purity, patience, perseverance are the three essentials of success. All these three we must do with love. We must do not under pressure. We must do with full determination, full love to do, to remain pure, to have our patience and perseverance. So the simple recap, that to be competitive, we must have our strength, and the strength should be physical strength, mental strength, intellectual strength, strength of character or value system, and spiritual strength. A strong person in all aspects will be successful. As a teacher, parent, and guardian, we want to see our children a successful person in life. This is all about our first part. Now, obviously, it is an AI age. Our age is now AI age. In AI age, there is, a psychology. What is the psychology? This is the psychology. In this AI age, job will be lost, this, that, and many things. But reality is what? In this AI age, clerical jobs and jobs for routine nature will be changed. Obviously, will be changed. Because with the help of a very capable staff, we can do the job of three more or more less capable staffs. This is a fact. So AI is a intelligent assistant. We have to understand this. So what we have to do? So we need today to be skilled enough for our personalized job and skilled job. If we are skilled enough and if we can do something personalized, that is, if we can do something, we can start up something, we can do some entrepreneurial thing, then we will be definitely AI will be our helping hand. But if we only want that we will be a clerk, then obviously AI will be a challenge for us. We have to remember it. So this is first thing we have discussed, that we want that education for which character must be developed. The education should enable us to develop our character, develop our mind, develop our intellect, and at the same time, it must make us capable so that we can stand on our own feet. And for this purpose, Vivekananda ji said, we need technical education and all else that may develop industries so that our people, men, instead of seeking for services, may earn enough to provide for themselves and save something against a rainy days. That is why they are called Jugacharya. 125 years back, 130 years back, he told that we should not depend on the job. We must do something of our own so that without doing service, without doing job, we can earn enough for our livelihood and for saving for future. That is why they are called Yogacharya. They have foreseen that this type of situation may come. And today we are discussing where we are lucky enough that even, and I congratulate this Rajoguli media that they've taken such a wonderful topic for discussion. And to the elderly people, this is highly important. So entrepreneurs or startup is the buzzword today. We should remember it. It is important thing. Now, what is entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is a mindset to search opportunity, acquire knowledge for the same, persistently do hard work with a driving motive to contribute for the family, for the society, and for the country at large, and to be one's own master. One should, then AI cannot do anything with them. AI will be then helpful to do that, to even today, to start our startup or to start our entrepreneurial venture. We can take help from AI. Then AI will be a helping tool. AI will not be a threat to us. Entrepreneurial skill can be inculcated with continuous stride. We have to be. Even there is a myth in entrepreneurial myth. What? Entrepreneurs are born, not made. But all my brothers and sisters over the program, let me share with you that entrepreneurship is just like another field of studies where we can acquire our competence in entrepreneurship. Possible if we try sincerely. It is possible. And we are so happy that in our country, last few years, many startups are coming, and out of them, last time I tracked, 123 is unicorn. See, they become so much successful, they become globally renowned. They have a place of their own in global arena. Possible if we can train our young people in this line. Entrepreneurial skill to be imbibed. There are many skills, many books will be speaking many things. I made a very simple summary so that every one of us can understand that if we can continuously make our student capable of with these type of skills, then what will happen? Our student will definitely develop a mindset and a spirit inside to do something of their own. Say, for example, I am giving an example. So see, if we can continuously train our student towards these qualities, openness to search opportunities, continuous effort to acquire knowledge, hard work with all honesty, perseverance, achievement motive. If we can inject on them that, okay, you do something, you become your own master, acquire the knowledge of your dream, and research mindset. Most important thing, we can slowly develop research mindset within our students. As example I have given, Thomas Alva Edison, when he was preparing the bulb, it is known to all of us perhaps, so many times he didn't get success. People are telling on 1,000th attempt when the bulb he could produce. Then some of the reporters asked him, "Sir, how you have kept your motivation intact? You failed so many times." And the beautiful answer Edison has given, he told, "I have never saved even a single time. Every time I learned how to prepare it a little better way, and ultimately I could prepare it in a better way, and it is the success. That is called research mindset. Ups and downs will come in any work, for any entrepreneur's life, for any startup lives. So from childhood, if we train our students, our children, that look, this ups and downs is a part of the game. So whenever you are trying something, be focused on it. Every time try to do a little better, and success will be yours. And from South India, from Tamil Nadu, Sridhar Bamboo and Shudha Bamboo, I think all of you have heard it. Research mindset. Slowly and slowly, they have started in year back 1996, and today they made a platform. Today we are doing this Microsoft Team platform, not ours, right? But this Sridhar Bamboo and Shudha Bamboo, I think all of you have heard Juhu, Aratai. All of you have heard? Yes? So I think Juhu is known to you. It is from only Tamil Nadu. They have started a platform. We can use now our own platform instead of hiring platform provided by others. So this type of startups, challenging startups, even today coming. And Dr. Abdul Kalam, we know, every one of us we know, even in first attempt when he is developing in DRDO, failed. But later on, so much, that determination, entrepreneurial spirit, we can imbibe to our young mind. Possible. So these are the skills, entrepreneurial skills, honesty, hardworking, perseverance, inquisitiveness. Every time, inquisitive mindset we have to develop within our students to search and to ask question how it is, why it is. I was discussing that an example I can give. This Shudha Bamboo and this, Sridhar Bamboo, Radha Bamboo, Sridhar Bamboo. What they did, they have started a office. Their organization is a very big organization. 23,000 crores of rupees organization. But they've started the office where, in a village, in a rural area. And at the same time, that is the beautiful part that we have discussed, that their heart developed, right? They have a strength, spiritual strength inside. What is wrong and what is right? Such a big company. People ask them, why you have not started your office in Chennai or in Delhi or in Mumbai? Sridhar has replied, look, in this era, while internet facilities are available everywhere equally, in village as well as in cities, towns. So we can develop in our rural areas the office so that entire rural area, rural people develops. And they've started, an university where they're training the rural people, making them ready to work in their own company and other places. Such a wonderful thing. That is why I'm giving the example, current example, because current example people understand better. Otherwise, Thomas Alva Edison, someone will say, okay, it is possible. But even today, our people are doing wonderful thing. And the other day only, Abdul Kalamji also. So that is the current example I am giving, an example from our literature. So we can imbibe, we can inculcate, we can help our student to inject on them entrepreneurial spirit. Possible. Okay. Other qualities, innovativeness, innovation. Many people are saying innovation is a part of entrepreneurship. But I will tell you, if a person is hardworking, innovation is bound to come. Example, let me give you. In a rural area, right? What we do? Whatever we purchase which are produced in urban areas. Am I correct or not? Yes, please. Some of you response. Yes. Whatever we purchase in rural areas, it is coming from where? Produced in urban areas. some big cities or not? Please, any response? Anywhere,
Yes,
anybody?
yes, there are responses. Saida said
So
yes, Richa said
that is the
yes.
game. That is the game. Sudha Murthy and Sudha Bamboo and Sridhar Bamboo has changed. Same thing I am telling you. In our rural areas, we are taking, atta. We are taking flour, atta, and this is made out of wheat. Everyone of we know, made out of wheat or many other, this millets. So nowadays in rural areas also, communication is better. Nowadays rural communication is better, and there are machines available, electricity available in every villages. Just like Sudhamurti, they have identified that high-speed internet available in their village also. Electricity is available in village also. So why they cannot start an office in rural areas so that rural people also get the benefit and rural areas also get developed. Same thing, our one entrepreneur can take it, one startup, that to prepare atta, that flour in village, possible, very much possible, because machines are available, electricities are available. These are the two things required, and raw material wheats are available. That is why we are taking the atta. Possible. Many things we can do nowadays, staying in our own place, be it in city, be it in village, be it in anywhere. Only thing we have to search, and innovation is supposed to come. Say, for example, when people are preparing this, flour, atta. Nowadays, what they do, instead of only wheat, they are blending it with other millets. Say, for example, corn, then bajra. They are blending and they are making it more rich in protein, in iron, and it is sold like anything. 1 kg of atta Ashirwad today, 55 rupees. I think all of you are purchasing or local brand, maybe 45, 50, 40. There are 45 to 55. But there are attas available. 1 kg is 120 rupees value addition. That is startup. Innovation is bound to come. Whenever a person will start their journey, they will work all sincerity. New ideas will automatically come to them. So we have to inject entrepreneurial skill within our students. Calculative risk taking, another myth. People are telling, no, entrepreneurship, oh, full of risks. Who told there is a full of risks? If there would have been full of risks within few years, how so many unicorn in our country? Risks are there everywhere in every field, but we have to calculate, well calculative way. We have to take the risks, then we'll overcome the risks. We will not be sunk on the risks. We will not die on risks. Opportunity searching attitude we should have, research and development mindset we should have, and tenacity. We have to do, just like Thomas Alva Edison I told. We have to do, just like Abdul Kalam. We have to do. Maybe failure once, twice, or a few times, but we have to be successful. So this is all the factors, internal factors and external factors. Internal factors, confidence, creativity, resilience, motivation, risk tolerance, educational factor, our curriculum. If curriculum is having all these things, it will be wonderful. Knowledge and skill, we must inject, we must develop knowledge and skill. Mentorship for entrepreneurship development, a new venture. Mentorship is very important. If our schools, colleges, universities, if our planners think it of that, okay, in addition to having teachers, if they engage some mentors, then it will work wonderfully. Because sometimes students get hesitate that, okay, this idea will be good or not, whom they will contact. If they contact the teachers are so busy with syllabus. The mentors are there, it will be wonderful. Practical experience, people should do work on in their own hand. That is, our hand will be also developed. So it is important. Economic and technological factor, capital access. Nowadays, government is having so many schemes, Mudra loan. Then we are having startup schemes without guarantee. Capital access are nowadays available. Infrastructure, I told you, road communication, electricity communication, internet connections are good nowadays. Technology is helping. Our AI is here to help us. Or many other platform, that is the Microsoft Team platform we are using. So there are many other things we can use it. External and environmental factor, government policies, obviously it is required. If this type of forums come together with a resolution and the attention of the government is drawn, obviously government will also change their policy, make a congenial policy. Social attitude, cultural norms, sometimes in our cultural norms also sometimes help us or hinder us, either way. Supporting institutions, our institutions should be supportive. We must have, there are many places nowadays, entrepreneurship development institution, many places. So in our locality also, in your where from the program is going on, if it is not there, we have to try. We must have an institution. Okay, now some useful information for entrepreneurship. I have just taken a few. You can take, I have shared the screen, or you can take the screenshot. Skill India Digital. Any student, any guardian, any teacher can go through this. There are many useful courses, all are free courses offered by Government of India. And after enhancing the skills, people definitely become confident, skilled enough to stand on their own feet. Startup India, there is another Indian Government of India website. Ministry of Skill Development, there is a website. World Women Entrepreneurs Forum, there is another website. Women Entrepreneurs Forum, this is an Indian website we have in India. So we can take many informations out of it. Then Women Entrepreneurs Network, this is also Indian platform, Indian sites where from budding entrepreneurs can take help. Women Entrepreneurship Platform, another one. This is also in India. We can have it. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, very important website for our capital requirement nowadays. Government of India is having a wonderful plan. Only thing, the person should be capable to do its own way, to use the fund given by government and can return the fund. Then fund is not a problem. Today, without security, even the person doesn't have anything, Government of India is providing. And your state also, there might have been other schemes. In your state, you can search it out. Then Entrepreneurs Association of India, we can have many informations out of it. Entrepreneurs Organization, another one is there in India. Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise, they are also having their schemes. Torun, Shishu, Kishore schemes are there. We can search for it. Then we are having Khadi and Village Industries. They are giving training in this line. Then there are every district. There are District Industrial Center, DIC. So therefrom also we can have the help. So this is all about.
So in your view, what is the single biggest barrier that prevents today's students from becoming self-driven and initiative taking?
Again, could you repeat the question?
Yeah. So in your view, what is the single biggest barrier that prevents today's students from becoming a self-driven and initiative taking?
I have presented already that the single,
Yeah,
that they are not developing holistic strength. They're developing strength in a fragmental manner. Holistic strength. We must have balanced strength, that is strength of physical, strength of mental, strength of intellectual, strength of character, and spiritual strength. All these, if in a balanced manner it can be developed, then only a person will be, there is no doubt in it, will be a competitive person, a successful person.
I am Sri Kumar, the editor.
Yes. Good evening. Good evening, sir. Good
Yes,
evening.
yes.
Nice to meet
Good
you.
evening. So I just wanted to ask you about the study that you have done in the Manipur amongst the students about their entrepreneurial inclination. And that study I think was done in 2017, that paper.
This is
So,
actually, this is done one of our student. One of our student, they have done it. One of my PhD scholar, one of my colleague, he is from Manipur, and he and me jointly guided that project. So that project, our student PhD project, it was a PhD project.
okay, so what was the finding? What did you observe with that survey or the study that you did?
Actually, let me tell you, it is on 2013. So after that, many things get changed. And you know, in Northeast, especially in Northeast and other part of the country, there is a difference. What is the difference? Even today, I be an university professor. I am doing from only the, you know, our internet, high speed internet is not available in this part, right? So some barriers are there, but after 17, in these 7 8 years, when this, village connectivity of internet came, then, village electricity came, then Northeast also slowly and slowly getting changed. Here the barriers are communication barriers. Here communication is a real barrier. Now slowly and slowly it is getting changed. It is getting changed, but hope that government will take more initiatives and it will get changed fast. Some barriers are there, communication barriers are there, other, connectivity barriers are there. This is a fact.
Okay, in Assam University and also in your department, are you promoting this entrepreneurship development, and what are the things
Yes.
that you are
So
doing?
very recently in our university, they have set up one incubation center. And out of this incubation center, one of our team led by our engineering department, they went in a national competition and they become the gold medal winner. It is our engineering department, not from our department, because our department mostly focused on our is business administration. So we mostly focused on, you know, in our placement. It is everywhere all over India that business administration department mostly focused on placement, and some of the renowned institutions, they are having, say for example, IIM Ahmedabad, they are having their entrepreneurial incubation center, but in our department it is not yet, but university they have started incubation center, and out of that many people are coming. Last August, I think August or July, I had a session with that incubation center, the how to the similar session, but it is online. Their session was in their department, in engineering department. Many engineering students are there. How to do startups, and university has started the lead.
Okay. So in your presentation, you said about lot of qualities that student or learner should possess, like spiritual strength or physical strength, mental strength. All those things are there, and a lot of the attributes that you said an entrepreneur requires, that is also required by any person who is going to manage something.
Exactly,
But
exactly, exactly,
uh,
exactly. Because we even we are a teacher, we are entrepreneurial teacher. We can be an entrepreneurial teacher. A student can be an entrepreneurial student. A mother can be an entrepreneurial mother. So these qualities are equally important for us. And there was
but when
one
it
experiment was there in Kakinada. I actually first thought that your office is also the Kakinada, but it is not Kakinada. So Kakinada, one experiment was there, and that experiment they proved the entrepreneurial skill can be taught. That is why it is a subject, just like mathematics, physics, it can be taught. Kakinada, it is in South India. I initially thought that your office is also in Kakinada, but it is not Kakinada.
it is Kakanad and not Kakinada.
Kakinada,
Okay.
it is different from Kakinada. Kakinada, the experiment was held in South India. Wonderful
Okay.
experiment.
Now, could you just give some more details about what this Kakinada experiment, how it, what are the insights they got from?
I can give, or it is available in searching also. This Kakinada experiment, what they do, you see, they have identified 50 people initially. Those who are not having any sorts of entrepreneurial background or entrepreneurial knowledge or something. Then slowly and slowly, they started teaching them what is entrepreneurship, how to do the tasks themselves, slowly and slowly. And after few years, it is found that those 50 peoples, they are initially they are having fear. Oh, entrepreneurship and many myths, people are telling there is risk, there is that, there is those, right? And slowly found that entire group is ready to take up entrepreneurial ventures and they become successful. Then the experiment proved that these skills, earlier it was there that entrepreneurs are born. Now the myth changed. The entrepreneurs can be made as well. As we can teach our students the English language, the maths, same thing, entrepreneurial skill also can be slowly and slowly taught to the students' young mind. That is the experiment actually.
Sir, can you just what guidance can parents follow to support this healthy competitiveness at home without encouraging any comparison or pressure?
Exactly. I am telling that parents, as a teacher, parents, same thing, same role. So we have to focus that every day our students are developing a healthy strength. They are doing their maths, mental strength developed. They are doing yoga practices every day. Their health is developed, right? They are doing some selfless work. Their hands is developed. They are reading some good book. Shraddha, it was there in our scripture. Shraddha, Jam and Niyama. There are many things to discuss. It is within our daily habit that we should read good books every day so that our character is developed and slowly our spirit, our good self inside, our spiritual values develops. So these 5 things, our parents as a teacher, if we give importance, then obviously our student will be a balanced, strong person. And along with these, we can motivate them, do something of their own, be your own master, do something innovative, do something creative, do every day something, mindset, do something every day in your own hand. Today, we as a parent, we as a teacher, what do we do? No, you read. So even then, the student doesn't know how to prepare a cup of tea. A student doesn't know how to take the rice out of the cooker and to eat. Mother has to give. So their hands are totally underdeveloped. So we have to be focused on it so that equally. I have experimented over a long time now. I am in the verge of retirement. I have seen if the students, any student, work even 2 hours a day, their education never become weak. They become rather more stronger in their studies. Without doing work, only when they are focusing only on book, the study become monotonous for them. And their hand and other part, heart, not get developed. Rather, they become jealous. That is the problem today. They become jealous on others. Why? If I share my if I share my studies with others, my studies also get increased. This is the only one thing in the entire world. If we share vidya, it increases, it never decreases. We have to teach. Rather, we are teaching the opposite thing. No, I have given you homework. Don't share with your friend. What is this? So we are unknowingly making our children selfish. And thereby in future, they do many wrong things for their only self-gain. So we have to be careful. Thank you so much for this good question.
Thank you so much, sir.